Good morning. I'm Pastor Jeff Gross at Living Lord Lutheran Church. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and may God bless you on this day that you're having. I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you, a few soul-searching moments in my life. My daughter just recently got her driver's license. I'm happy for her. She's a great driver. She's excited. But for me, not so much. It's actually been quite a struggle for me. And it's interesting when I share this with friends, their first reaction usually is, it must be because you think you're old. And I can kind of laugh at that and understand that, because I'm sure when my friends had kids who turned 16, who got their driver's license, I probably have said some of the same things, or I've made the same assumptions. But when I look at the concerns that I have and the realization of what a huge responsibility it is to be a driver, and how some people take that responsibility more serious than others, I came to a realization that that's the farthest thing from my mind. In fact, I would go so far to say that the beginning of genuine concern happens when one absolves oneself of their ego. I could care less of whether I have a couple of gray hairs here or there, or a couple of wrinkles, or the fact that I'm old enough to have a 16-year-old daughter. My concern is 100% for her, and that requires relinquishing an awful lot of me. Now, when I thought about that, I think about faith, and I wonder how people bring together these two seemingly contradictory notions. Faith is relying upon something bigger than ourself. But what role does that have on our ego? Is one willing to absolve oneself of an ego in order to give oneself to God? That's kind of an operative question that I listen to in my own thoughts, and my own soul searching. And I hope you can keep this in mind as well, because there is a role for humility in faith, and genuine faith happens when one absolves oneself of ego.